Good morning, what is up my Wildstormers? Look, I know it's Thursday, I know I'm supposed to drop my Wildstorm Wednesday episodes on Wednesday, but I'm sorry, we're on the comic book deadline, we're very busy, but tonight though, we're doing Turtle Soup Thursday, so come by, hang out for that, and hey, it's me, Peter A. DeLuca, your host, your boy. I need some of this. Okay. So we got it. People, we have it. Our dreams have come true. All of my Wildstormers. This is why we've been doing Wildstorm Wednesday. To bring Wildstorm to the masses. And, well, anyway. So James Gunn decided to, maybe the most surprising part of his announcement, the Authority movie. And, some of you would like to know what I think about this. What's the Peter A. DeLuca? What's the AKAPAD take? Well, guess what? That take is no. Bad idea. Horrible idea. Confusing idea. Not a good idea. Why is it? Okay, so let's dissect. We gotta dissect this a little bit. Number one, the Authority is post Wildstorm. It's not a Wildstorm property. It's a part of this Warren Ellis and Alan Moore complete deconstruction and rearranging of Wildstorm that really didn't have any legs, and it destroyed what I call the Wildstorm Prime universe that was there within like the inception. So the Whitworks, the Backlash, the original Wildcats, all of these, even Deathblow. Everything that we loved about Wildstorm slowly got destroyed through this deconstruction, and these guys were just obsessed with anti-superheroes. So it was almost like no superhero universe, and the Authority came on and it struck a chord at the right time. Now, keep in mind, the counterpart to the Authority is Astro City. And Astro City is a complete love letter to superheroes. It may be one of the best superhero universes outside of the big two ever. Okay? Astro City itself should get its own, franchise, okay? So, and the Authority, everything's like an analog, okay? We have our Superman, our Batman, our Green Lantern, our winged girl thing. We have characters that are carbon copies of what we see in the Justice League, and the Authority's intent is to fight, is to destroy and reshape the world in their own fashion, no matter what. They're not really superheroes. They're not even anti-heroes. Okay, to me, they're fascists. They're fascist pigs. And it was very interesting at the time because we had high caliber talent running through the Authority books and even pre-Authority Stormwatch, but we had some really nice talent. We had some great covers, some great, fantastic writing, fantastic character design, and this more realistic need of superhero fiction came up through the Authority. And it pretty much peaked in the Ultimates, the same team, just about. Brian Hitch, Mark Millar, these two guys brought everything from the Authority into the Ultimates, and the Ultimates was basically the foundation of Marvel Phase 1, the MCU. And you might be just there thinking, Pete, all this sounds great! Okay. But here we go. This is the hook. The hook right there. Hook. Don't pull that hook. The Authority is a commentary on the Justice League of America. See, I call it the Justice League of America. I don't call it JLA. I don't call it Justice League. It's Justice League of America. And it's a counterpart. But in no way, and this is a little bit of the issue with a lot of the Wildstorm properties and characters merging with DC, the DC universe proper, okay? I still I don't recognize Wildstorm characters merging with DC for a plethora of reasons. Maybe that's an upcoming video. In no way, in any phase 1, in any chapter 1, do we get a authority before we get a Justice League of America. The idea that the authorities coming before Justice League of America is a complete display of not understanding a little bit of the continuity, the lineage. So many of you out there miss that. The lineage and the overall logic of it. Now, that doesn't mean the authority cannot be a great something. Can't be a great cartoon series, a franchise, a multiple film series, an action figure line. Where's my authority lunchbox? It doesn't mean these things. It doesn't mean that the original Volume 1 comic, the 1999 comic, it doesn't mean that doesn't hold like weight and water and was influential at the time. But there is, people, repeat it with me, there is a reason why we have infinite authority volumes and number 1s now. Because they squeezed all the juice out of the orange. The authority doesn't have a pop. It doesn't have the pop it did before. The book itself is not in demand. The book itself is a weird side tangent. And if James Gunn is out there asking us for our time, asking us for our investment, it's a hard investment to make, knowing that the introduction of Superman, the introduction of Batman, the introduction of the Green Lanterns isn't leading to a Justice League of America. This is what we want, okay? We want big conflict, and we want our heroes engaged in that conflict. It's very simple. We don't want the creature commandos. We don't want anything. Now, if the authority was announced as a animated movie, yeah, like that could be something. If it was announced as a alternate universe animated movie, not exactly Elseworlds as they're classifying things now, that could be interesting. You know, that kind of perks up my ears. But the authority as a live action and getting a Justice League analog before we're getting a Justice League of America, I don't understand the commentary and the take that the authority is supposed to have. Like, where's the impact? Now, keep in mind, through Wildstorm's publishing, the authority led into the boys, and the boys lasted 6 or 7 issues with Wildstorm. At that point, the boys went to Dynamite, right over the bridge in Jersey, and the authority just continued to sputter and die and just be confusing. Now, there's a ton of good, like, anti-superhero authority takes out there. A lot of their reboots and these, like the Kev miniseries, Authority vs. Lobo, like these, they're fun and they're good, and they usually have a decent caliber, I'll say high caliber artwork attached. But at the same time, the impact of the authority was a commentary of the time, and that time is gone. So now what do we have with the authority? What do we have with the idea? Okay, it's weird, it's confusing. Technically, I just feel like what Zack Snyder was marching towards like the Masters of Evil, that's kind of doing the same thing as the authority. And I feel like that was better baked in the dough. It doesn't mean they have to do the Snyderverse. I'm just giving a quick example of my taste. All right, AKAPADers, guys, say no to the Authority movie. There's no way I'm looking forward to it. I don't care who plays Apollo. I don't care who's playing Midnighter. Okay, I do like Hawksmoor. Like Hawksmoor, great character. That's my guy. Okay, but anyway, maybe I care about that. No, I don't. I gotta take it back. I don't care about Hawksmoor. People, I love you. Goodbye. AKAPAD here, signing out. We got live streams coming. We got comic books coming. We have stickers coming. We have free trading cards coming. So please engage and go surf AKAPAD.com. and anything at any time, leave a comment. Let me know. I love you. Rock and roll, and goodbye.